Hello and welcome to our next episode in the Outer Wilds playthrough. It's been a while. I went on vacation, and when I got back, I just needed to do other stuff. But we're back today, and damn it, we're gonna find the high energy lab. I was looking at the end of last episode, and I feel like in that tunnel I saw maybe a little side tunnel that I can get to. So that's the first thing we're going to do today. Also, on the Twins, there's that lake bed cave. And I think you also need to get to that very early, so that's going to be at least 2 different runs. And then there's a locked tower on Ash Twin. And yeah. I'm gonna try. Okay, I forgot to activate my timer here, so we're gonna get that up real quick. We're not. Okay, we're just gonna do it live then. You live, you learn. Alright, it has been a while again, and I don't necessarily remember all the controls, so this first run might be a little bit shaky. I know we need to get our suit first. Suit up. I've also been playing some games on the Switch. Which means all of the muscle memory on my face buttons are wrong. Map. Wrong and backwards. Zoom in. Going to Ember Twin. Alright, perfect. Right. Alright, good. It's looking pretty good so far. Might not die here. Alright. And it was somewhere... Oh god. Okay. Flashlight is right stick. Okay. I do remember I needed to wait quite a while for that pit to fill up with sand last time, so I do have time. I don't need to be too rushy here. I did familiarize myself with the route again, because I did not remember it. go back here. I don't trust my muscle memory to be able to do this. Should have practiced before. Alright, that's fine. We can deal with a little damage. And then we go over here. Top off our oxygen. I don't know. How do I read this again? Okay, turn on the power. Up. And then we follow this cable. So we get to the sand pit. Okay, good. Now we wait. You ever try to jump in a game and it just doesn't jump? Yeah, okay. So I tried to go this way and that's a dead end. Okay. I think we're in it. Alright. Now what? It's a bunch of ghost matter. Okay. Are we there? Is this a teleporty spot? Warp core. Interesting. Does this go on my ship? Records show Nome arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Time travel? Let's drop that for now. Pop this in. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Remy and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Note, Remy. Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Okay, cool. We got a ship log update. We're gonna pick up this warp core. I mean, I hear warp core and I think put it in your ship. Okay, that stuff over there. Oh, did that reroute the power? That would make sense. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That's how long the cycle is. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas Pi. My pun was unintended, Remy, so I believe it's you who's aeriform. Remy and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit the proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Those things are warps? Oh. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. We could model the Timberhearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Were the towers all different shapes? I can't recall. Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge, which was in Brittle Hollow. This will keep us busy. Okay, where did I put the warp core? Please don't lose that warp core. Anything up here? Another door. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Raymond and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So, although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Oh, this is the locked door. Okay. Cool. I remember reading that before. Alright, I want to get to my ship before we blow up. But I also want to see what moving that ball did. Oop, hello. Launch Scout. I don't know how she knows when I stream. She does not jump up here when I'm not streaming. And she has a naked belly today. Alright. Launch Scout. Launch Scout. There we go. Well, there has to be something in there. Huh. That's odd. Already holding warp core. Okay, well let's try to get back to my ship. Are these the locations of important materials? Oh, that's the tower shaped like a cyclone. Oh, the twin tower? Okay. They said one looks like a geyser. Is that the geyser? Alright. I feel as though my understanding is increasing. Try to get back to my ship here. See if we can, like, pop this in our engine or something. Hmm. I'm not sure what I need to do with this warp core. Odd. Do I plug it in on the outside? Probably not. Hmm. I wonder if just me holding it is gonna do something when we warp. I'm gonna go to the Ash Twin now, since the sand is starting to go away. Oh, hello. Or I'm just gonna get screwed by the sand jet. Alright, let's go to one of these towers. Well, the towers are definitely different shapes. That's interesting. Alright, let's not land... Oh, hello. Hello. Let's not land right. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sir. Sir. Are we there? Okay. Alright, this is the... I guess we'll call it like flat top. So these things are teleporters? How do I... I know in the Whitehole station, you needed to wait for something to come into alignment. So maybe that's the same case here. We'll wait a little while until the sun comes around again. Oop! Whoop! Where am I? Brittle Hollow? I think? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, am I dead? Ugh. Might as well be. Where did that leave me? Can I get back up there? Crap. Hmm. Okay, well, I can get here easily enough again. I just hope I don't need this warp core. Alright. Let me see if I need to do anything else. I wanted to go back to the school, which is on one of the floors of this place. I think it might be the lowest floor. Okay, so that flat top thing was Brittle Hollow. Let's see here. School district. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I didn't translate any of the stuff. Well, this is a cool way to fast travel, but you can only get there really late in the cycle. So it kind of limits the things that you can do. Where's the actual school located? I feel like I'm just kind of backtracking. That's good. Oh, this looks like a school. Okay, yeah, I don't think I read any of this stuff. Explanation of festivals. All the Nome clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nome get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Okay, we're putting that down. I regret not finding a place to put that thing, but at least we know where it is. Should we need more? We also have the gravity tower, or the quantum tower on this planet. Formation of the universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger, until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. That is a little creepy to think about. Like, we as humans are programmed to only care about the next 80 years. But really, if you think about us on a species level, and even just life, somebody or something is going to have to deal with the end of everything. And speaking of the end of everything, as if on cue, music playing us out. I'm just gonna pick this thing up, see if it does anything when we explode. See if we can get a good view. All right. I'm going to write down Warp Core next to High Energy Lab. Because that will be important, I'm sure. And what do we do next? We'll try to go to the lake bed cave. Well, that was pretty productive. We learned that the towers on Ash Twin are actually warp paths, which is going to open up a whole new angle. All right. So there's this lake bed cave on Ember, which fills up with sand very quickly. So I think goal number 1 is going to be try to get there as fast as possible. The lake bed cave was near the Explorer. Fine, we'll find it from here. That's the gravity cannon. That's the other guy's ship. Okay, cool. So this is it, right? And we're gonna start... Just gonna go down as deep as possible. And just try to explore before the sand fills us up. Oh, hello. This sure looks like a cave. It's a bit of a maze. I don't like that. Okay, feel like we're making some progress here. Behind the sand, good. unclear if this is where we need to go. Oop, hello. Excuse me, Mr. Stalactite. No, we haven't been here before. There's cactuses over here. Hello. Wait a minute. Oh, am I dealing with some quantum BS here? You son of a bitch. Alright. Get my launcher. Ow, ow. Well, I found the cactuses. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's that one. Okay, I get that it's quantum, but I still don't really understand how to solve the puzzle. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here. That's a dead end. Someone started to, I don't know, leaf blow or something outside, and it sounds through my headphones like a creature growling. Knots Colin, first time in the chat. Sometimes I think my phone is quantum. Truer words have never been spoken. It only shows up when you call it, and it's exactly where you've already looked. I'm gonna die! How you doing today, Colin? Have you played Outer Wilds before? Well, I can see how that other guy got stuck in here and died. Nice. Yeah, if there's anything about the community behind this game, it's that everybody seems really cool. Well, now I'm almost dead, but am I supposed to shoot it through there? That might make sense. Alright, next the lake bed cave, we'll put quantum question mark. I think we're going to go to Ash Twin next and check at those teleporter towers. My whole family's been in a just cycle of sickness lately. Nothing bad, thankfully.
Hey, listen.
Thanks for the follow, Colin. Really appreciate it. You'll find me streaming Thursdays most days, as it's my day off, but I also do some evening streams as well. I need to figure out where this vortex is gonna start popping off. Over here. When does it start? Oh, there it goes. Also, what is this over here? I've never seen that before. Oh, is that the... Oh god, we need to pay attention. That might be the landing pad for this Ash Twin tower. He said there was one on the sun, I think, or near the sun. Is that Ember Twin right there? Must be. Yeah. I'm liking it so far. It's a lot different than the other games I've recently played. Uh, Mainly the Cyan puzzle games. Other than the quantum stuff, there's not really any puzzles, more so just mysteries to solve. Yeah, I went in completely blind, and I mean you can see the VOD on YouTube. I was very confused the first time rewound. I had no idea that there was any amount of like I guess time rewinding, like a roguelike uh, subgenre to it. That took me a little while to figure out. There's the interloper over there. There's got to be something up with that thing, too. As yet unknown. I think it should be safe if I park my ship on this pedestal. If I can manage it. Sorry if you're motion sickness. Okay. Are we good? We good? Yeah, we're good. Whoop, 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 okay. Yeah. I meant to do that. Perfect parking job. At least it gets it out of the way so it won't get sucked up into the sand. And now we just need to find a tower or two. Yeah, it's going along the equator. And the pedestals are on the poles. The towers should also be along the equator. I think there were 5. Probably should have wrote that down. Let's walk this way so we can see the funnel coming. Oh, here's a tower. This is not the same one. And it's not empty yet. But it's a good place to start as any. Let's just mind our own business, okay, Ember Twin? First time I was on this planet, I was thinking that all of these structures were just rising from the core. Makes a lot more sense that the sand is going away. I don't want to go in there. At least not yet. This should be the teleporter though, right? Has kind of a crosshairs, like the other one did. Once the bridge starts popping up, we should be good to go. The one problem to streaming this is that there's a lot of waiting around. Which I can imagine might not be very fun. Okay, I think we'll let this guy... Oh yeah, I'm gonna run out of oxygen. I should have thought about that. Let this guy go around one more time. Can you wait at a campfire? I was wondering if there was a way to kind of fast travel through time. Can you wait at the starting campfire? Or do you need to find one of the other guys? Okay, well that's good to know. Oh, this is the locked one. Okay, we'll save that one for later. Very cool. Thank you for the tip. Alright, does this have a warp? Oh, it seems they both do. This is the one that is supposed to resemble the twins. Is that right? Which is weird, because I'm already on one of the twins. Yeah, absolutely quality of life. I find that this game, more than any other puzzle game, really doesn't tell you anything. Which is good, in a way, but also a little bit frustrating. Yeah, I know! I should not have gotten out of my ship so soon. Alright, well, even failures are learning experiences, right? That's what I keep telling myself. Oh, well, look at this. I was hoping for some oxygen, but I guess we're just not gonna get there. Now I can get to this place from the surface, so I feel like that teleporter pad isn't all too useful. Any miracle trees? No? Alright. Okay, so don't go in that one. Hmm. We'll see what the campfire lets us do. Doze off. Oh god. Okay, minutes in the cycle. Maybe 7 minutes? Give us time to travel. This is why I need to figure out how to get my timer back. Alright. Okay. Well, we're just starting to get the towers. Ah. Which is actually kind of cool because the top of them actually kind of looks like the symbols in the high energy lab. Should have taken a screenshot of that. Oh, what am I doing? Get back in the ship, dude. Learn from your mistakes. Okay. I want to park on a place that is not going to get sucked up. That will also remain stable. So I can't park on a tower. Just park next to the tower. So if that tall tower brought us to the Ember Twin, then the shorter tower should bring us to somewhere else on the Ash Twin? Alright, once we see the bridge, we get out. I think I can see stairs. Wait for this to go, and then we'll get out. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Now when exactly does it teleport us? I would think it's whenever the target gets aligned with this. That's Giant's Deep. I don't think we're going there. Yeah. That's Brittle Hollow. Oh, okay. So we're back here. Do not jump. Again, no need to make the same mistake twice. Wait, no! No! Darn. Yeah, that black hole. That's not what I wanted. Alright, we could probably do 8 minutes. So I'm going to start taking notes in terms of which tower sends us where. So eventually we're going to need to know that. Are we going to hit the sun? We're going to hit the sun. No mistakes you want to avoid. Alright. Damn you, autopilot! I would wish for a smarter autopilot, but I guess they're still at the stage where they're taping everything together with duct tape and hoping things don't blow up, so can't wish for too much. Maybe we'll do like 8.5 minutes so the sun's out of the way. Oh, yeah. Yep. Missing your suit? Absolutely. Done that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to repeat this cycle. Yeah, okay, let's stop this. I just figured out how to get to the high energy lab on Ember Twin. So that just told me that those towers even take you places. So now I'm trying to figure out where they take you and what I might need to do there. The game seemed to suggest that there was important stuff. There is something called the Ash Twin Project, which I have yet to find, which I think is the main breadcrumb. Maybe that's related to the little tower warp. Alright. Target this now, but we'll wait a little while for the sun to not be in the way. Well, we'll just steer around it. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to look for the pair of towers, and I think we tried the tall one last time. Undershot target? How did that happen? Okay, towers. Octagon, triangle. That's the locked one. Where are the two towers? Here we go. Park my ship here. No. Whatever. It'll just get sucked up. Okay, we need the broken one. Don't want to get accidentally sucked up though, because that would suck. Are you leaving? Okay, bye. Good luck. SNK, welcome back. Long time no see. I don't think you've missed much. I took a bit of a break. Oh, there goes the comet. Alright, if I stay under here, I shouldn't get yeeted. Bye. Okay. let's see what this does. I'm thinking this is the pad that relates to the Ash Twin, but I'm already on the Ash Twin. Does it send us anywhere? Maybe. The Amber Twin's gonna be coming back around pretty soon. Yep, I can see. No! No! I can see my ship tag. Alright, well, how does this thing work then? Hmm. I don't know. Wonder if I can get in here now. Oh, this isn't the one that was locked. Is this the one that's supposed to look like a geyser? So it might send me back to Timberhearth. Still don't know how important it is that I use these teleporter pads. Okay, we're on Timberhearth. Return warp status charged. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Because ooh, hello. I technically should have been able to get here without that warp pad. But on Brittle Hollow, it seems to be a unique location. Hello? Mining Site 2B. It is so easy to get sidetracked in this game. The hell? James Woods. Can I go in there? Is that a bad idea?
Yep. Yep.
Oh. Am I in the water now? I think I'm in the water. I mean, it wasn't one of my best ideas. That shoots me back up, probably. But then we also have these. Oop. Okay. Okay. Seems like progress. Still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Is this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Okay, I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberheart's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. They're sealing off all entrances. I hope they've planned accordingly. Thought you'd forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Okay. So the inside of Ash Twin is hollow and likely contains some secrets. That would make me think that that teleporter leads to somewhere important. Is this going to show us? Interesting. I was not expecting that. My gratitude for the latest shipment, oh no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. No, man, I'm reading. Don't do this to me. It's exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful you would. The more eyes, the better. As the smallest flaw, an opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. Alright, so there's an interior. I'm glad we came here. There's an interior to Ash Twin. But how to get there? Indeed. I feel like I want to give that Brittle Hollow one another shot. And this time just don't press the jump button at all. See you later, Colin. Feel free to check out the Discord channel that I have set up. I usually post there my coming schedule if you're interested on keeping an eye. Have a great day. Thanks for coming by. Go shortly after 8 minutes, I think. Should be fine. That's what we did last time. I'm just glad your ship doesn't run out of fuel, because that would not be fun. We're just gonna skim around the sun here, no big deal. Ah, why? Why? Why would you overshoot it on purpose? Man, me and this autopilot definitely have a love-hate relationship. Okay, this is the Brittle Hollow Tower right here. The triangle. So we're gonna try to land. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Good. Good. Alright, we'll wait for Ember to go around this time, and then we should be good to go. I believe there are trees on the other side of the teleporter, so that's not a big deal. try and steep. This is Brittle Hollow. Yeah, so it teleports you when it comes into alignment. Now, do not jump. Okay. Black Coal Forge. Yes. Now on a previous run, be cautious near boarding the area while the Black Coal Forge is in operation. On a previous run, I moved an elevator or something. But that's obviously not taken an effect in this run yet. So will I need to move an elevator here, then go to Ash Twin in the same run, and then warp back to here? That would probably be a time crunch. Exit to surface. Black Coal Forge. That's the collapsed tunnel, right? Which is why we couldn't get here originally. Oh god. Oh god. Why am I not sticking to that floor? Because it's broken. Yeah. More questions than answers. Because moving that probably gives us something we need to interact with here. Not even standing on anything. I think we're stuck, folks. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we got there. Okay. Let's check this place out a little bit more. Yeah, this is the Broken Towers. So that means I'm going to have about 8 minutes to do what we would need to do here. We need to land probably at the pole of Brittle Hollow. Do that thing, get back up, and go to Ash Twin. Yeah, that's what moves. Right? I'm trying to think because I'm upside down. I made something go up to the ceiling, which would be this thing. coming down towards me. And it looks like there's a little pyramid that slots into this. Cautious near the boarding area while the black coal forge is in operation. So I need to move that into here, and then that will give me something to interact with. Oh, I'm not dead. Somehow not dead. Can I find that elevator while I'm here, just to refresh my memory? The elevator controls. I think it was near the little walkways, right? Everything just looks the same. It's the forge. That was the forge. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go straight off to... I can't remember if it's the North or the South Pole. I think it's the North Pole of Brittle Hollow. Through the little cave in the ice. That should take me to the city. See if we can find the control for that. It's going to be important to put our ship down in a place we can get to. What? Okay, this wasn't the cleanest run. I guess I wasn't out of the planet's gravity. Okay, the dome is on the right, so we're going to the left. Yep, this looks familiar. I don't remember exactly where the cave is. I think it's around the teleporter. It's as good of a place as any. I want to say it's over here. Maybe not. Been a while. I know it was a very tiny hole. fuel trying to find it. It's gotta be over here, wasn't it? Aha, okay. We gotta refuel first. Yeah. Now we know where it is. So we're not gonna do very good on time, but this will be kind of a practice run. Go down. Wonderful. And we need to find controls for this thing. Yes, those are the towers. Where is control? We are in Meltwater. Black Hole Forge controls. In here? Yes, 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 yes. Ah, yes. Awesome. So that's gonna go up there. Okay. Good. So the theory is sound. We just need to be faster, likely. So I don't think we're gonna have enough time to get there now, but we'll try to get as close as we can to a real run. Of course, we need to also get back here before the planet implodes, which is probably easier said than done. Alright. Ash Twin. Oh god. Oh god, don't hit me. Okay. How we doing on sand? No, son, no! No, son, no! Alright, well, we're probably gonna have to redo that anyway. I give life and take it away. Okay, Brittle Hollow first. Getting out of the gravity first. And then engaging autopilot. No! What is going on here? Alright, from now on, no more autopilot. That's the rules. Do it myself. Pretty sure I was aligning trajectory, but... Is that all that's broken? Hopefully. Okay. Okay, it's this lake area. Right here. Good. Elevator controls. Black Forge controls. Hey, alright, that was a lot faster. Even with that detour. Yep. And what do we not do this time? Don't fly into the sun. Things you shouldn't have to remind yourself. Gonna make it? Look at that, we made great time. Alright. So we're looking for the tower with the triangle on top. That's not it. I wonder what these planets do when, like normally, when there's not a time loop. Is there any sand on the ash twin? It was near the double tower, right? I think it was. Just gonna keep orbiting here, though. It's not you. Still need to figure out if that other teleporter pad works. Bit of a mystery. Ah, here you are. Do not get sucked up. Do not get sucked up. Why are we not landing? Alright. Mysteries. Things to do. We've got that quantum puzzle at the lake bed cave. Just going to require a lot of thinking. We know how to get into the high energy lab. We know that we can get a warp core from there, but we don't know what to do with the warp core. On Ash Twin, one of these towers seemed to be locked from the inside. So we need to figure out how to get in there. there was an island in Giant's Deep covered with ghost matter. It seemed like there was something on there that I wanted to check out, but I couldn't get there due to the ghost matter. Then we have these towers. We need to get into the core of the Ash Twin somehow. And that is likely our next big clue of where to go. Should be able to get in after this. And we're gonna hope we can interact with that forge somehow. Okay, no jumping allowed. Here it is. Okay. We are in the forge. Got a statue. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Varro your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. I wonder if the ship's log took a picture of that, because I really wish I had a picture of that. Or at least we're figuring it out by process of elimination. Okay, there was another scroll. There we go. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. That's the Ash Twin teleporter. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? Right? Knew that. That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Now, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Okay. Does that give us anything? What is this? Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's attuned? We need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within... We don't need it to be exact. It needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might not align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not broke. What is going on here? Okay. This is the tablet we've been looking for. Take this down. Hey, well, I count this as progress. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Is that what I need to do? No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke's only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core's finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. I is beside herself with joy. So maybe I need to take that warp core to whenever we figure out how to use the Ash Twin teleporter. Yeah, we've seen this before. That's, it's gotta be inside the core of Ash Twin. And we're done. Alright, we're gonna call it for there. We answered some questions and have a little bit more of an insight into where we need to go next. Where did I land? Nowhere. Alright, see you next time, and thanks for watching.